Now listen, the easiest way to start an Amazon FBA private label business today is to follow these simple steps. The first step is to find a profitable product. And I say profitable because for you to get into a business, to you to launch something that is not profitable on the front end and you not to know those numbers is going to completely drain your resources. There is no point in you doing that. So do all of the research that needs to be done on the front end so that you find a profitable product. That is step number one, and by far the most important step for you to actually do. Now, when it comes to finding products, obviously there's a set of criteria that you're gonna wanna use. Now, the biggest things is number one, do you have the margin in the product? Number two, how competitive is the product? But number three, and most importantly, you wanna find a way for you to actually be different and serve a particular customer. If you're not serving a customer, if you're not solving a problem, it's gonna be much harder for you to scale that business sustainably because who the hell are you talking to? So find something that makes you unique in the market so that you can outstand and outwit competition as a whole. We use tools like Helium 10 to be able to find those products, or different tools like Jungle Scout to be able to do that as a whole. Now, step number two is actually sourcing that product. Now, sourcing products on Amazon is another big battle. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but this right here, you can take a product from a 30% margin to a 40% margin with the right negotiation tactic as a whole. Using sites like 1688 to leverage those prices to suppliers on Alibaba to be able to source that product for even cheaper. Using a third-party company to be able to get lower prices as a whole. If you can take your product that's selling for $19.99 and you have a COGS of $3 down to a COGS of $1 is going to increase the profitability of your business massively. It's one of the biggest hacks that you can do as you continue to grow and as you continue to scale to be able to bring more profitability into your business, especially after you know that product works. Now, number three, you can't go and find a good product. You can't go and source a good product if you don't know how to launch the damn product. If you can't launch your products to get it in front of the customer that you know you are targeting, then all of the work that you did over the past 3-4 months, finding the product and sourcing the product and waiting for it to come to Amazon is completely out the door. By launching a product, our goal is to work with Amazon's algorithm to get our product that we know is better than our competition's to page one so that every customer that is looking for this particular product sees it, so that they make a buying decision on our listing and not anybody's listing. Now, a big portion to that as well is making sure your listing is super sexy, super fine, speaks to a customer and looks good and converts good. Because again, a big profitability hack that people don't know about is, hey, if I had 100 people visit my listing today and I had a 30% conversion, and if I had the same 100 people visit my listing today and I had a crappy converting listing, let's say it was 15, well, I just doubled my conversion, therefore doubled my profits by having the same amount of traffic, but doubling the amount of people converting from that same pool of traffic. Now, the question really is, well, how much time, how long is it going to take, and how much money is it going to take for me to actually build this business? Now, one thing I can say for certain is that anybody can get started on Amazon FBA today. But what I can say is that if you put in $10 versus $1,000, the person who puts in $1,000 is gonna reap much more benefits of using the power of Amazon FBA and specifically private label. The more you put in, the more you put out, and that gives you the power and the scalability to really grow a business on Amazon. So some hacks there for you. If you want to learn more about how exactly you can get started on Amazon FBA and specifically private label today, make sure you watch this step-by-step tutorial, and that will teach you literally everything that you need to know to get started today.